What's going on, yo? Welcome back to Cigar Ralphy. And today is, I don't even know what today is. I think today's the 21st or something, man. I think it's the 21st. And I actually got to use my new torch lighter here. But what I did something different today that I've never done. And I've been smoking cigars for a little bit. Not, I've been doing it for 20 years, obviously, but because that means I would have started when I was, 17, and I didn't. So anyway, but oh man, I got both my little humidors here. But I use this as an example. This is a Davi Duff Geneva Special R. I don't know. I got this one in my humidor. Check this out, man. So, before I even talk about this, I'm rambling now. You can see that this cigar is kind of like, let me see if I can focus in on this. If it'll focus. But anyway, the binder is kind of messed up, right? Damn, my nails are dirty, man. I apologize for that. I just came off work. But anyway, the binder is messed up. I'm sorry, not the binder, the wrapper. The wrapper is all broken and stuff. And now these cigars that I'm buying here, there's two places to buy them here. And the first store where I buy them, a local store that they have here on the base, he's got it in a nice humidor. It looks like he takes care of them. He actually has a humidifier that's, and he has it on the right humidity, because I looked at it. His cigars are good for the most part, take care of. The other one, he kind of just sells them because he can get them, the Cubans. So a lot of when I go in there, a lot of them are kind of mistreated. The wrapper's coming off. It's broken in places. This one was broken. He gives them to me really, really cheap, like really cheap. They get them here like nothing. The Cubans. This is a Davi Duff Geneva, like I said, so I had it in my humidor. I'm trying to, revive it because it was kind of dry, and some of them were dry. This one, I've never heard of this one. This is not a Rocky Patel, but it's a Rocky CA. I don't know, Rocky C. I don't know if it is a Rocky Patel, or I don't think it is. I gotta look it up. He gave me this one for free. And then, of course, on my Cohibas, that's the main thing that they sell in these. They just sell a lot of Cohiba. But, so I actually used a hole punch. I've never smoked with a hole punch before. So I've never done it before, right? And I was like, damn, how do you do this thing? You know what I mean? I looked it up because I had never done it. I always use a cutter or a V-cut, But man, I don't think I'm ever going to use anything else. This, like, I used it today for the first time. You got to wet the bottom, kind of wet it a little bit so it doesn't crack. The cap, like, it'll crack all around and you get that nasty. But you wet it a little bit, you just kind of bam, put it down there, and it makes like this perfect just hole for the drawer, man. And it was, I was smoking a Romeo y Julieta numero uno Habano that I got here, real light. One of my buddies bought it for me. He was celebrating, and man, it was just a different experience, man. It was just like, wow, the draw was amazing, Back to this cigar, this Davi Duff. I smoked this one, I think it was yesterday, while I was listening to an audiobook. Like I said, everybody knows I like to relax and chill, And I was sitting on these comfortable chairs that they got. One of the manager got it from somewhere. I was sitting on them at night, just smoking, looking at the stars, listening to my audiobook. I'm listening to Mastery by Robert Greene right now. You should check it out. But it was amazing, man. It was pretty good. Okay, it was good. It was very good. I'm not gonna say I was blown out of this world, but the one that blew me out of this world was that Cohiba Behike. That one did blow me out. Now that's just, I don't know. Some people don't like them. Some people love them. Some people say it's the Cadillac, but whatever. To me, it's amazing. This one was good though. This one was good. Don't ask me to explain the flavor. There's something I've noticed since I've been smoking these puros, puro cubano cigars, pure cigar, pure Cuban, binder, wrapper, filler, Cuban. Because in the States, obviously, I'm not smoking puros. They're not pure. They may have a Dominican binder. You may not be either. The cigars that I get at least back in the States, Dominican binder, Honduran fillers, and so on. Mixed. It's not a puro, and I gotta tell you, man. You would think, does it matter? I think it does. I think it does a lot. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe this is just me. I haven't smoked a lot of Cuban, but I don't get a lot of flavors. And this isn't a bad thing. I'm not downplaying at all Cubans. That's blasphemy, right? I'm not downplaying them. What I'm saying is, when I smoke a pure Cuban, it's like the flavor, I'm not gonna say earthy, peppery. I don't even know how they come up with those to describe it, but it's like whatever they do to whatever spices. Maybe I know the earth is different where they grow the tobacco in Honduras, Dominican Republic, and Nicaragua and all that. But in Cuba, I guess since it comes from the same place, that flavor is just so concentrated into one package that it doesn't overwhelm the taste buds. And I'm not saying that those cigars that I smoke because I love Gurkhas, and everybody knows that. Okay, I love Gurkha Vintage, I love Gurkha Ghost. But I'm saying you can't go wrong. Like, you either like them or you don't. It's not like, oh, I kind of like them. The Cubans, that's from the ones I've smoked. Like the Cohiba did not have a flavor where it was like, oh, this is pepper and this is, white pepper and this is it was just like tobacco. And it just tasted like pure tobacco. And it wasn't bad. It was a good taste. It was like a clean tobacco taste, like this clean, just like I was smoking, man. I was like, wow, like my taste buds aren't trying to compute what the hell it is I'm smoking, man. This thing was like, not this one too. This one was good. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm using this one as an example, but I'm talking about the Cohiba, which I have right here. I got one right here, my little travel humidor, right here. I'm talking about this one. I'm talking about, which one's this one? Oh, it's my other Bejique. Yeah. If you can see the inside of this, look at the. Let me see if you can see it. If I could make it focus. Oh, these nails! Look at this. Like I can't make it focus, but the tobacco. I don't know what it is that they're doing in there, and I'm not taking this apart. I refuse to dissect this. I will just watch a video for somebody else who did it. It breaks my heart to do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'll dissect something else, but not this one. Not this big. Sorry. These are too expensive. So the inside, it has like a, I don't know, like a dark, it's like a swirl, right? Of like a dark tobacco, and then a swirl of a lighter tobacco, still dark, brown, and then a swirl of a light tobacco. So there's different shades here, obviously. Tobacco gets hung to dry. I don't know how it is, if they dry them in different places or they let them sit in different places, however they do it, but different. And I think that is what gives it that flavor, man. But this thing is delicious. This one and the Piramides, I like them both. I like this one more than the Piramide, but the Piramide is good. Like, I would go, if I had a choice, I'd go this one first, and then the Piramide, then the Davidoff, whatever. Here, of course, I'm still the Gurkha guy, but I do like these. But I don't know. That's what I've noticed with the Cubans, man. I don't know if all of them are like that. Again, I haven't smoked every single Cuban out there. I haven't smoked every Habano. I haven't been to Cuba to buy an authentic, Habano or something like that, So, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I get from it. Now, in other news, man, I haven't been uploading a lot, man. I work 7 days a week here. I get 12 on, 12 off, whatever, and you gotta really know how to time and manage your time here. And I've got to cut these nails because they're bothering me. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. But anyway, you gotta manage your time really good, man, because it's like 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? And those 12 hours off, you gotta be able to go to the gym and get some sleep and talk to the family. By the time you talk to the family and go to the gym, you probably already burned 4 hours. That's 4 hours out of the 12. Now you got 6 to try to go to sleep. If you're anything like me, I don't go to sleep like I normally would have to take a pill to go to sleep. I don't just go to sleep. I could take naps, but sleep not gonna happen. So, it's hard, man. It's just crazy. But hopefully here in a few, I go somewhere else. I got another job, because this, when you do jobs like this, like contracting stuff, you go from place to place. So, but it's crazy. At least in my other contract, I got paid less than this, but you had more time to chill. Like my other contract, they knew me I was the guy that smoked cigars, because I would have on my days off. I don't have any days off yet. I have my days off. I would go outside of my room, which was bigger than this. I would take my cigar, my iPad, whatever, put on a little movie or some music, and I would just sit there in the stars and smoke. At night, it was a nice breeze, light up. It's a double-edged sword. Over there, we weren't allowed to have these. So you were allowed to have them, but we didn't have the gas to fill them. They weren't allowed to ship them over there. Over here, I got them. I got the gas to fill them. So I had to light my cigars with the matches or a big lighter, which is a no-go. But there was a guy there smoking for years. He taught me how to light it with a big. As an emergency, he taught me how to do it. It's little, small, tiny little thing to do it if you have to do it with a big. It was a little tedious when you're toasting and all, but it worked. Over there, and I could just go right outside my room and smoke. Over here, you gotta find a spot, and you got 12 hours. You got, it takes about an hour and a half to the way I smoke, and the ones I smoke, it takes me about an hour. A smaller one, for like that Bahika, would probably take me 45 minutes to an hour. I try to enjoy it, really. That Davi Duff would take me an hour and 10, 15, 20 minutes to finish. I got Churchill in there. What is it? Romeo and Julieta Churchill that I got. I think it's Romeo and Julieta. Hold on. I got Romeo and Julieta Churchill Cuban. I can't wait to smoke this one. But here's the thing about this one. Again, back to the time, it's 12 hours. This is a big stick, right? This is something I'm not gonna smoke in 1 hour. Definitely not. I would never even do that. I'd get up to here, I'd get right there, and I'd have to throw it out, and I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. If I only have an hour to smoke this, I'm not even gonna light it. That's me. I take my smoking that's my thing, my zen. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely not gonna do this. But anyway, that's all I had, man. I just wanted to drop a video so you guys kind of know what I'm doing, going on. You can follow me on social media, man. On Instagram, it's like I said, it's easier for me. Bam, snap a picture, put it up. Or take a little video, put it up. You kind of follow what I'm doing when I'm lighting. If I got a new cigar, any new accessories. They got a lot of accessories here, a lot of little fun cigar things that I'm buying. A lot. I'm buying them all, and I might have to ship them all home. So, or if I go to Africa, ship them to Africa, or bring some of it to Africa with me. I don't know how the cigar thing is in Africa, so I gotta find that out. And anyway, but follow me on Instagram mostly, on Snapchat. I'm on there a lot at Cigar Ralphy. The links are all below anyway, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a stranger, alright? So don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. And I'll see you on the next smoke.